All right, I'm Chris, instructing in the Corvette, and here with Martin Stockwheel, and we're going to do 5 laps today. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Welcome to Exotics Racing once again.
Thank you.
So you have a Corvette at home?
I do.
Done a few track days?
A little bit oval.
Well, the oval
yeah.
Corvette club and stuff.
Nothing to be considered experience.
Right, okay. You're a better mechanic than driver, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So here we're going to change it up a little bit. You ever driven a car with paddle shift before?
I've had mine in paddle shift mode once or twice, but
okay,
never
really
period.
got used to it. No. Okay, so upshift is on this side, downshift on the other. In case you forget what's what, upshift's always on the gas pedal side. Okay. Downshift's on the brake pedal side. Good way to remember. But I'll tell you when to upshift and when to downshift. Like that, I use a lot of hand signals in case you can't hear me. Visual works better than sound anyway. So
if I don't respond, just smack me.
Right. Yeah. Or I'll just go boom. The only time you ever have to shift is going down the straightaway. Depending on how you're driving out there, we may do one other downshift coming through the hairpin, but after a couple of laps. Okay. I might change up the shifting a little bit on you. Okay. Are you driving any more cars after this?
No.
Okay, so shifting won't be a factor then if we change the way we do laps. That way you don't try to do something different in another car. You know, kind of confuse you. So I'll give you a couple of different scenarios in this car how you can shift it, because it is, some of them are optional versus some of the other cars you have to shift. This one sometimes not. So a little different car. Okay. Braking, probably most common mistake people make is not braking hard enough. So I know you're a mechanic. I know you understand what hard braking does to the car, but I'd rather you brake too much than not enough. What that does for you is allows you to actually go faster on the track if you brake hard. What that does, it gets you on the power a little sooner coming off the corner. So sometimes you have to go a little slower first to go faster. And I'll show you that. If you brake too much, or not enough, I'm sorry. If you don't brake hard enough, what happens is you brake for too long going into the corner. Now you're sacrificing traction because you're braking and turning at the same time. So you want to make sure that you brake hard enough so that you can release the brakes and then turn the wheel. You never want to brake and turn at the same time. Otherwise, you're at risk of sliding off the track. Okay. So remember that.
That would be a negative.
Right. That would be more damage than just brake rotors. Okay. So release the brakes, then turn. And what I like to do is just rest my foot on the gas pedal. What that does, gives you that nose down from braking. A little bit of throttle will bring the car back to level again, giving you front and rear equal traction. And the car actually is better that way with a little bit of gas going through the corner. Not too much, just barely crack it on idle. And once you're through the apex and you can see the straightaway, when you start straightening out the wheel, then you can start squeezing on the gas. So you can never go full throttle or anywhere near it when you're fully tucked into the corner. The cones around the racetrack, you saw those on Discovery Laps?
Yes.
You guys have a few questions about that. Really, if you just look for the green cones and you aim straight for them, just the green ones. Go straight to the green cones and get as close as you can as you start your turn. That'll keep you on the fast race line around the track. Okay. Then the green cones down on the apex of the corners, again, close as you can. You're just pretty much getting as close as you can to all the green cones. The orange cones are only for reference to braking, but I'll let you know exactly when you need to brake. Just know that the orange cone means that you're going to hear me telling you to brake pretty soon, okay? And I'll tell you when to brake. Because this car, you don't really have to brake exactly at the orange cone. Depending on how you're doing, you have to brake before it or after it. We'll get to that. The better you get, the further down we brake.
At snail pace, it may stop me in the turn.
Right.
There. Okay.
All right. Any questions?
The check engine light's on?
Yeah, it is. We didn't reset it after we did a brake change. So it tells us that the trouble code is for low brake pad.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's okay.
It'll work. And what do you do with these cars when you're done with them?
They go over to that building over there and they go through them all again. New tires, new brakes, fluid as needed. They keep a pretty tight schedule on all the cars.
Well, I mean, when you're done with you put out for auction?
Sell it? No, yeah, they go to auction. Yeah, most cars go to auction when we're done with it.
Okay.
But we don't sell the individuals.
I like cheap cars.
Be a bummer. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I like cheap cars. Never drove hard.
Right?
Yeah, never drove hard.
Yeah.
Just an old woman.
Barely used, lightly used.
Church on Sundays.
Yeah, for sure. All right, you ready to do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, foot on the brake. We'll go ahead and pull it all the way down into manual shift mode. And I believe the steering wheel is turned all the way to the left. Let's test that. Let's turn it left all the way. Nope, it wasn't. Okay, all the way back the other way. That was straight. There it is. And then straight on out right through here. Around to the left. And as we come around this corner up here, I'm just looking for the Corvette, making sure he's not leaving out of here like crazy.
Yeah, I don't want red paint on this pretty yellow car.
Right. Red does match yellow pretty well, though.
It does. It looks sharp.
Looks all right. The Ferraris pull it off. Just like he's doing, we'll pull into his spot when he pulls out, check for traffic, and then we'll head on out.
Okay.
All right, we're clear. Hard left turn through those blue cones, or aiming straight out there for that green cone. Upshift here. There you go. Just keep aiming for that green, close as you can get. Now you can start your turn towards the apex, looking down the straightaway, squeezing on the power as you unwind the wheel. Upshift, full throttle, right side of the track, we'll pass him. Keep on going. All the way to the left, you're clear. Braking here, no downshifting this time. Ease off the brakes, turning tighter and tighter and tighter. Looking down the straightaway, unwind the wheel, squeezing on the gas. Full throttle right there. Brake, aiming for the green, all the way to the top of the track. Brake a little harder, no brakes. Now you can turn it tighter and tighter. Far right side of the track. Brake, release it, turn, a little bit of gas. Looking down the straightaway to the left side, straightening out the wheel as you squeeze on the gas. Brake, aiming for the green. Top of the track, good. Ease off the brakes, tighter and tighter. Looking down the straightaway. Squeeze on the power as you unwind it, good. Far right side. Brake, release it, now you can turn it all the way down to the apex. Straight ahead to the green. Brake here a little early, we're going to let him go by. And now you can turn it, a little bit of gas. Follow that Corvette. Full throttle if you want.
It is.
Upshift. Now braking. Downshift once.
Yep.
Missed it, there you go. Turn around in there, a little bit of gas. Looking down the straightaway. Unwinding the wheel, squeeze on the gas. Left side of the track. Brake, aiming for the green cone. Brake, 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 brake. Now release it, there you go. Far right side, you having fun yet or what?
Yes, I am.
Brake, release, turn, little bit of gas. Squeeze on the power as you unwind the wheel, aiming for the green cone. Brake, keep aiming for it real hard. Ease off the brakes, tighter and tighter, looking down the straightaway. Unwinding the wheel, squeezing on the gas. Brake just a little bit, release it, turn, a little bit of throttle, squeezing it on to the green cone. Now braking, aiming for that cone, release it. The closer you get to that cone, the faster you can get through this apex. Full throttle right there. You're doing good. Upshift. Brake, aim for that green cone as you're braking. Downshift once. No brakes. Now you can turn it tighter and tighter. Just nice and gentle. There you go. Squeeze on the power as you unwind it. Brake, aim for the green cone. Real hard braking. No brakes. Now you can turn it a little bit. There it is. Perfect balance. All the way to the right side. Brake. Release it. Turn all the way to the apex. Unwinding the wheel. Squeezing on the gas. Brake here. Aim for the green. Real hard braking. Release it. Now you can turn it. Tighter and tighter. Unwinding the wheel, squeezing on the gas, right side of the track. Brake, release, turn. A little bit of gas, squeeze it on to the green. Brake, aim for that green cone right there. Now turn it tight. Hard to do, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Squeeze on the power, full throttle right there. A little bit better run this time. This is looking good. Upshift here. Aim for that green cone. Brake real hard. Downshift. No brakes. Turn it. Little more. Good. All the way to the inside. Looking down the straightaway. Squeezing on the gas. Brake. Aiming for the green. Release the brakes. Turn it tighter and tighter. Not too much gas. Just a little bit. Gotcha. There you go. Brake here. Release. Turn. A little bit of gas. So right about the time I said let off, you had already let off. You let off a little too soon, but then a little too much gas. But you're doing good though. That was smooth. That was fun too.
Yeah, it was.
Tighter and tighter. Squeezing on the gas as you unwind the wheel. Follow that R8. Brake. Release the brakes. Turn. A little bit of throttle. Brake here. Aiming for the green. Turn it real tight. Squeeze on the power. a little bit of gas. Brake here. We'll do this lap again, okay? Turn on in there, a little bit of throttle. Looking at that Corvette, squeeze it on. Unwinding the wheel, there you go. Let's try this turn up here again. Aim for that SUV, brake real hard, a little harder. No brakes. Now you can turn it tighter and tighter, a little bit of gas. There it is. Much better. All the way to the right side. Brake. Release the brakes. Now you can turn it tighter and tighter. Straighten out the wheel. Add some power. There you go. Brake here. Aim for the cone real hard. No brakes. Turning tighter and tighter. Squeezing on the power as you unwind the wheel. There we go. Bonus lap coming up. Brake. Release. Turn. A little bit of gas. Follow his line. His line's going to be perfect. Brake here just a little bit. Release it. Now you can turn it. See how much smoother that is? Yeah, squeeze on the power. Full throttle right here, all the way to the right side of the track. Upshift. Keep going, all the way over. Brake, aim for the cone. Downshift once. No brakes, turning tighter and tighter. A little tighter, little tighter, little tighter. Unwind it, squeeze on the gas. That was nice, that was fun.
Yeah.
Really good. Brake real hard. Aiming for the green. Ease off the brakes. A little bit of gas. That'll get you that skid out of there. There you go. All the way to the right side. Brake. Release it. Turn. Straighten out the wheel. Add some power. There you go. All right. We'll brake here. We'll back it down real hard. Pull in off the track right past the white cone. Right through there. Good job, sir. That was awesome. How do you like this car?
I love it. I love it.
Pretty cool, huh? Ever driven in that manner before?
No. No.
Feels a little abusive, huh?
Yeah, but you know what?
Might as well try it.
Just too much fun. I can fix what breaks.
Right.
Yeah.
You did good. That was fun.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for your patience.
No problem. Right up the middle here. And did somebody take our parking spot? No, it's still there. All right. Right next to the Porsche.
You know,
perfect.
You gotta trust your spot.
Yeah.
Because there's no way common sense is gonna tell you it'll make it around the corner.
Right.
You know?
And there's no way, sometimes, you know, when you give it a little bit of gas around the corner too, that's kind of something we're not used to of our everyday driving. Usually we're braking through a corner. Now we're having a little bit of gas pedal through the corner, which makes you feel, it feels a little unnatural to do that.
It does.
So it takes
now, electronically, when I gave it gas, it would hesitate severely.
Yes. If you have the wheel cranked in really hard, if you throw the throttle down, it's like, okay, now you can go.
Trying to keep me safe.
Yeah. And it does have different modes too. We could take that out of there and then change it over
just
to
as well as in there.
Yeah, because if you had hammered on the throttle in some of those turns, we would have been around, especially with a front engine car, rear drive. Corvettes do that. They're a little out of balance.
I love the drifting episode though.
That was fun.
You know, it was. A little bit of sideways,
we'll call it legal too. We stayed within the blue line, so I'm okay with it.
Oh, that was a blast.
Right about the time you start feeling the car about ready to snap up, you just release the pressure of the wheel a little bit and hold it straight. That was a smooth transition from skidding to going straight. Oh, that was fun.
I love that. That was my favorite part.
That's probably going to be the best part of your whole video.
Oh.
And you're going pretty good, too. You went a little faster than I thought you were going to go, so that was fun. I'm down for that.
That's cool.
That was good.
Very cool.
You did really good.